Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Talk Show, the education podcast channel that helps students and professionals to build successful career by learning about leadership, management skills, entrepreneurship, and build a growth mindset to stand out in their career journey. In our exclusive series called Kitab Shala, we have creatively curated 7 lessons in 7 minutes from the incredible life transforming books which will put you and your success on fast forward mode. Each nugget of wisdom is like golden key unlocking the doors to personal and professional transformation. This format of 7 lessons in 7 minutes which help you to digest the toughest lessons learning from the book with fun and joyous experience. Come and join us in this movement. If you want a weekly dose of motivation through self-help books, do follow our Magic Talk Show podcast and press the bell icon to stay updated on our podcast release on every Thursday and Sunday. Also, don't forget to rate our episode if you like it. Today, in this episode, we will unveil a book called Daring Greatly by Brené Brown, whose engaging writing styles combined with her research-backed insights makes this book a valuable resource for personal growth and transformation. Daring Greatly by Brené Brown is an amazing book that teaches us about the magic of being vulnerable. She shares stories from her own life and combines them with research and useful tips to help us become courageous in our own lives. She explains that embracing vulnerability is like a secret strength that allows us to live more authentically and happily. Imagine it's like opening up your hearts and being okay with imperfections. She doesn't just talk about vulnerability, she shows us why it matters. She helps us understand that it's not a weakness but a strength. Through the book, she guides us on the journey to discover how being vulnerable can lead to a more genuine and satisfying life. It's like she's giving us a roadmap for living more joy and connections. So, if you are up for an inspiring adventure, this book is your guide to embracing vulnerability and finding the courage to live your best life. Here are the 7 amazing lessons from this book. Number 1. Embrace vulnerability. Vulnerability is not a weakness according to Brené Brown. It's where new ideas, creativity, and connections come to life. When we embrace vulnerability, we invite innovations and genuine relationships into our lives. It's like opening a door to meaningful experiences and making real connections with others. So, instead of thinking vulnerability is bad, it's actually a powerful force of positive change and growth. Don't be afraid to show your true self. It can lead to exciting and authentic moments in life. Lesson 2. Cultivate wholehearted living. Wholehearted living, as explained by the author, meaningfully embracing imperfections and letting go of the fear of being judged. It involves being kind to ourselves and approaching life with authenticity. The idea is to be genuine and true to who we are, accepting both the good and not so perfect part of ourselves. By cultivating wholehearted living, we create more compassionate and fulfilling way of experiencing life. Free from the constraints of self-judgment and fear, it's a journey towards authenticity and self-love, making each moment richer and more meaningful. Lesson 3. Shame resilience. In this lesson, the author explores the harmful effect of shame and provides tools for building resilience against it. She guides readers to identify when shame is at play, confront its negative influence, and foster a strong sense of self-worth. The key is to bounce back from the challenges with strengths in self-compassion. By developing shame resilience, individuals learn to navigate setbacks without being overwhelmed by feeling of unworthiness. It's like building a shield against shame, allowing for greater emotional strength and a more compassionate relationship with oneself in the face of difficulties. Lesson 4. The power of empathy. In this lesson, she highlights the significance of empathy in building connections. She distinguishes between empathy and sympathy, emphasizing that true empathy forms a bridge between individuals. She illustrates how genuine empathy goes beyond mere sympathy, creating a deeper understanding and offering meaningful support during vulnerable moments. It's like putting ourselves in other shoes, fostering a connection that goes beyond surface level sympathy. By recognizing the power of empathy, we can enhance our relationships and create a supportive environment where understanding and connection thrives. Lesson 5, Dare to be Seen. In this lesson, the author encourages readers to bravely step into life's arena, take risk, and be willingness to seen. It's not about winning or losing, but about summoning the courage to show up and be vulnerable. Despite facing uncertainty and criticism, the key is to dare greatly and embrace the authenticity of one's true self. By doing so, individual can break free from the fear of judgment and experience a more fulfilling and genuine life marked by the courage to be seen for who they truly are. It's a call to embrace the vulnerability as a strength and live authentically in the face of life's challenges. Lesson 6, Break Free from the Perfectionism. In this lesson, the book challenges the harmful mindset of perfectionism, pointing out how it blocks creativity and stifles innovation. She offers strategies to escape the perfectionism trap, enabling individuals to pursue their passion and goals without crippling fear of failure. By breaking free from the unrealistic pursuit of perfections, people can embrace the imperfections, learn from the mistakes, and foster more creative and innovative approach to life. It's about letting go of the paralyzing pressure to be flawless and recognizing that progress and growth often comes from embracing our imperfections. Lesson 7, Promote Affiliations. In the core of Dwelling Greatly is an idea of connection. The author dwells into how vulnerability serves as a crucial element for forming meaningful connections, whether in the personal relationships, the workplace, or the community. By embracing vulnerability and fostering genuine connections, individuals can lead more fulfilling and purposeful lives. It's about opening up, being real, and allowing others to do the same, creating a network of authentic relationships that brings richness and depth to the various aspects of life. Ultimately, the lesson emphasizes that true connections is nurtured through openness, authenticity, and willingness to be vulnerable with others. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's a wrap. We just zipped through the key lessons from the book Daring Greatly in under 7 minutes. As readers dwell into the lessons of vulnerability, shame, resilience, and empathy, they are empowered to embrace their imperfections and cultivate a life filled with connections and purpose. See, I told you, you don't need to be a book expert to enjoy this. We have made it short and sweet in the new series of Kitab Shala. In the next episode, we will cover insights from the book Dopamine Detox, which is a valuable resource for those seeking to break free from the grip of excessive dopamine stimulation. Thank you.